This is the most mature audiences only shit you've ever heard. Period. From Boston. Broadcasting all over the world. Send the soy boys home. 'Cause we ain't gonna sugarcoat shit.
Drop down, I'm giving it to you.
This is the Joe Cronin Show. Now, here's Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin.
Hey now, hey there, good hello. Yes. So, what's going on, everybody? It is March 30th, 2020. Monday Night Raw is over. It's time for your Monday Night Raw review. Yeah, so we got another one of those. Blah shows, but you know it's gonna be like this for a while. So what are we gonna do? I mean, you know, and then we're gonna see how long AEW can keep doing pretty good shows that they've been doing, and how long WWE will just continue these. You know, I don't know what to tell you, man. Good promos tonight. They had really good promos tonight, I guess. I mean, the Undertaker's promo at the beginning of Raw tonight was probably one of the better ones I've ever heard from him. Seriously, that was a very good promo by the Undertaker. Obviously, everything is taped, and they have all the time in the world to film this almost like a movie type of deal. So, you know, you'd think it would be good, and it was. The promos were good. I thought Undertaker's promo stood out as the best. I thought Kevin Owens' promo was good. Edge's promo was good. I mean, there was another one that I'm forgetting. I mean, the Lesnar one was all right. Heyman was pretty good with a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, it always ends with, you know, you're going to be Brock's bitch, and that's kind of repetitive, but, you know, promo is pretty good. Yeah, let me play Shell's donation. We do have a new $6.69 donation. Jake DeMarco is having medical issues. He's okay, but he's had some kind of injection thing going on and swelling and reactions to the medicine or something like that. So he is not going to be here. He is probably asleep right now, actually, or in pain somewhere. Swelling up and stuff like that. So he's not here right now. But there really wouldn't be, if there's another night to miss, tonight's the night, because there's really just, again, not a whole lot to say, but we can go through it. Montez Ford at one point tonight, Montez Ford looked like a nut job. This fucking guy dove over the top rope and just landed on his back on the steel. I think he missed the mark. You know what I mean? So it was kind of crazy. WWE announces a change at WrestleMania. Zelina Vega announced Andrade. I don't know if Andrade is really injured. I don't remember where he would have gotten hurt, but he might have been injured. It was a minor injury, but bad enough to keep him off the Mania card. Andrade apparently suffered the injury during last week's Raw when he and Garza teamed up. And And we did see this. In fact, I think I do remember that now. Yeah, a lot of people were saying, did you see what happened? And so I guess he is injured from that. But honestly, this guy wrestled Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio self-quarantined himself. And Andrade wrestled Rey Mysterio. So there was a lot of speculation that, well, if he was wrestling closely with Rey Mysterio, maybe he's something up with that. Maybe he caught something, or maybe he's quarantining now. But it looks like he actually just so happened to get injured as well. So I don't know. But yeah, man, Montez Ford, just fucking pancaked himself tonight. He waffled himself. Dude, that was crazy. He dives out of the ring and just lands on his back. He barely got any of that impact broken up for him. But yeah, obviously there's less interest in WrestleMania season. Obviously there's less interest in Raw. Obviously, because you can tell right now there's not even 700 people watching this Raw review. Normally by now, we'd be at over 1,000 people. I mean, that could have something to do with the shadow ban stuff that's going on too. But I think it has to do with a lot of people being like, well, there's really not a lot to say. What the hell is Joe going to say about this? The fucking interviews were good. I'm not sure. But let me go to the donations real quick because we got some. And Shell, I will go back and get yours. We have a new $6.69 donation.
Why in the motherfucking hell is WWE still promoting Goldberg versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania?
I don't know what that's about. Somebody was trying to say that maybe they did tape it or something like that, and then Roman left after that. I don't know, but I had a lot of people on Facebook say that I was lying when I said that that Roman Reigns would not be at WrestleMania. And they were convinced I was lying. And I said, I'm not. It's not just me. All the media is reporting this. Everybody's reporting this. But yeah, they're still promoting it like he's going to be there. Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God!
Taker's promo was fantastic. Very big evil tonight, and he is going to make AJ famous. WrestleMania only has one good match on paper without the crowd, and that is Edge vs Orton. Without the crowd is going to enhance the match better than people think.
Yeah, I think that it's possible that the matches could still be good, so I'm interested in that. If we're watching at home excited, Greg the Banana, thank you for donating the new $6.69 donation, and for keeping my family with the lights on, man. I appreciate the $6.69 donation. The brand new. Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God!
Promos like Taker's and Edge's were really good. Matches didn't have much feel to them, so it really was only a 3/10 for me. Tried to fill in so much airtime with recaps, yet kept Roman and Goldberg as the main event despite Roman being confirmed to be out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. I'm actually a little bit confused about exactly what's going on with that. I'm still waiting for somebody to give out a report on that, or to figure out what in the world's going on, because I have no idea. That is very strange. Thank you, Soundwave 92. What's up, Soundwave? How you doing, man?
Super chat party.
Where's D Wells? She was talking smack.
The
earlier.
Undertaker promo was the best thing on this show. I love the American Badass Taker.
Yeah, Undertaker kind of throwing that back a little bit. Yeah, he was badass tonight, I'll tell you that. Jay Frost, thanks for the $4.99. He was badass, and he was really good at the promo. The promo was really good, and that's what made at least tonight's show good as far as that goes. We got pretty good promos, and I thought the promos were good, so I'm happy about that. Happy that we got good promos. If we could get, I'm just hoping that the matches reflect. If WrestleMania can be better than a 6 out of 10, I will be amazed. I will be beyond amazed and thankful if WrestleMania is able to be a 6 out of 10 or above. I mean, that will be kind of unbelievable.
Super Chat Party.
D. Wells.
Why are they still announcing Goldberg versus Roman?
That's a great point. Did they film it and we don't know about it? I mean, it's weird the way they've been promoting it. They said that Roman went home and he's not going to be at Mania. Now they keep promoting it, though, as if he's going to be there. I don't understand what that's about. It's a very, very strange situation. I've been looking all over the place for this, and I don't see any indication. I'm going to have to check out some of the news sources tonight and tomorrow. Early in the morning is when a bunch of news will come out. So, because I'd love to know what it would be. Like what the talk is about this. It's very strange. Hurricane Helms tweeted out earlier.
Super Chat.
Worst go home Raw even with the circumstances.
You know, Corwin Eberle, I'd like to say that as well, but I don't know if I can say that, man. I feel like this was actually go home Raws for WrestleMania.
Oh,
have been
a little
horrible.
bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
They've been terrible.
Bubbly. Look at
This
this
wasn't-
Stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
I'm so pissed right now that I can break someone else's neck. Fuck you, coronavirus, making me stay in this house.
Oh my
I'm
god.
going nuts. My twitching is getting worse.
Oh my god.
Tommy's a fucking retard faggot.
Oh, come on, Tommy. Come on.
Tommy's a fucking retard faggot.
D'Lo Brown, man. What's up, D'Lo? I met you once, D'Lo. We had a good time in Florida at Orlando. Shout out to D'Lo Brown, man. He's a nice guy. I met him. You'd be nice too. Good guy. And I saw him when I was a kid.
Super Chat Party.
Try me, I'll make you famous.
Try me. I'll make you famous. I am the Undertaker. I am the underwear taker. Yeah, but look at Shane Helms. Look at this. Look at this news right here. Not really sure what this is about, but this is very weird. I once asked Vincent McMahon, could I refer to the Cruiserweight Championship as the CW Championship since we were on the CW network? He looked at me and said, why would you do that? I replied, I guess I wouldn't, and I walked away. That was in response to, of course, earlier tonight where AEW announced their new championship will be the TNT Championship, which will most likely mean that we're getting a TV championship on AEW. And when you think about the idea of AEW Dynamite on TNT, I mean, there's a lot of explosions going on in that fucking network. What the fuck is up with that company? All Elite Wrestling. We got fucking Dynamite on TNT? What the fuck? Dynamite on TNT. It's like we've got bombs on the war network. Like, I mean, what the fuck? TNT Dynamite. Why are they trying to blow everything up in AEW? It's fucking weird. It's a very weird situation. Just I don't know. But yeah, TNT Championship. Imagine the CW Championship. Man, that stupid fucking frog or whatever. No, that was the WB. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't fucking remember. Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God!
All I can say, fuck Raw 1/10 and fuck the coronavirus. Where is the Lysol?
Shell, thank you for the 669. For the 669, Shell. Yeah, people comparing Undertaker to Jake Roberts. I don't know, man. I thought Undertaker did a damn good job. You know what I mean? I thought that was WWE's response to Jake Roberts a bit. Like, you know, you better step it up. They got a fucking 80-year-old fucking guy who should have been dead 700 times cutting better promos over there than anybody on WWE. I mean, you got an old motherfucker like Jake the Snake Roberts is sitting back in a fucking lawn chair by a campfire cutting better promos than your people. Like, what are you guys doing? And, you know, so they better have had pretty good promos tonight. But it still wasn't as good as AEW. AEW is still more interesting to me, but WWE is, you know, they did do a good job on promos tonight, and that's good. Thank God they did that. maybe give the show a 4 out of 10 tonight. Maybe a 5. And that's all because Montez Ford is a psycho. Kevin Owens cut a pretty good promo after his deal, I thought.
But I was near the fire, and I saw the face. I saw Vince McMahon's face, and I thought to myself, man, I love Coleman and Damien. They let me pet the snake. They let me fuck the snake, and I fucked it.
Man, I mean, like, Jake the Snake Roberts is a damn god. Where is it? Jake Roberts promo. Where is it at? Where's his promo from the campfire promo?
Was somebody from All Elite Wrestling. You know, when that all started, it was the then you took the best of the or somebody's best. I guess it was yours, Cody. And AEW was formed back in January. And it was going to be something that had never been done before, where it gave the people what they wanted. Well, I got to argue that. You know, my phone didn't ring, and here I am, the best mind that ever wrestling's ever had. And yet, not a phone call. Lance Archer is the Japan where you guys were seeing him romp and stomp. Oh my God, that's the problem right there. You guys seen what he was doing.
I'd love to throw everybody here into the fire. Why didn't they call me? Because I would have killed somebody. That's why. Because that's what a snake does. He kills people.
No, I don't fucking know. He's fucking just. I love Jake Roberts.
It's a work, man. Well, you know, part of what was wrong with the WWE at that time was the fact that the inmates were running the asylum. I didn't agree with any of that crap, man.
I told Vince McMahon, I said, Vince, if you do this to me, I'm going to cut your damn head off, and I'm going to buy crack cocaine with the money in your wallet.
No, but I love Jake Roberts, but it's very comparable. But I don't think that, I thought Undertaker did a good job, man. To criticize Undertaker for this, I mean, I just can't do that, man. I can't criticize Undertaker for this. I thought this was one of Undertaker's best promos he ever cut. And I'm serious. I mean, like maybe, top 30 or something. In a time where he had to look right into the camera and cut a promo, everything he said there reached me. It was a bit generic in a way, but at the same time, that's what he's got to work with from AJ Styles' promos. Basically like, you're mad that my wife does the move better than you, which is something a lot of people were saying. Like, Undertaker went there. It is weird. I will say it is a little bit weird. Like, I'm AJ Styles and I wouldn't have tried you back then, but I'll try you now. Or like, so you wouldn't have tried him back then. You try him now. And, you suck at your wife is the one ruining you or is the one that's going to get you killed. Just like Randy Orton sort of said that about Beth Phoenix and Edge, that was weird. Just weird. Like my wife does the move better than you. I mean, just funny little things like that. But I don't know. I thought the promo was really good. I wrote that down as that's the best thing that happened in the night. That's the best Undertaker promo, at least in the last 3 years. I don't know before that, 5 years, 10 years. But to me, I don't know. Can you guys think of another Undertaker promo going back the last 4 years? I thought that was probably the best one. It's a really good promo, I thought. That's just what I thought looking at it. Yeah, a little cheap if you want to go that route or you want to say those type of things about it. But I thought it was pretty good. Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God!
Ha ha ha, hose that bitch down.
I love how he's like, oh, my God! Oh! The guy just starts squirting the shit out of her. That's fucking hilarious. At least she's wearing a mask, you know what I mean? That does help. It really helps when the other person is... If you are sneezing, a mask helps the other people. Why not? It helps you. What are you going to do? Oh, my God. Thank you, guys. Also, for the people just getting here, Jake DeMarco is swelling up from a reaction to the medicine he's had post-surgery, so he's kind of sick right now, fucked up. He's okay,
What else
but
we
he's
got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
not able to be here tonight.
Bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
If Asuka and Kairi losing the titles doesn't lead to a breakup and start of a feud, their title run was a complete waste.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That whole thing's a mess, WWE violin. I think WWE with a lot of things, what they need to do is just kind of stay put for right now and plan for SummerSlam. That's what I would do if I was WWE. I would plan for a lot of things to go down at SummerSlam and to try to
Here comes the money.
salvage it. Oh shit! Oh my God! It's Ballsy! Good God, out of nowhere!
Speaking of blowing things up,
Wow! Oh my God! Holy shit. Ballsy was dropping bombs with D. Welsh the other night on the gaming stream, on Sunday Night Gaming. And now Ballsy comes in with another freaking bomb. Holy shit, Ballsy. Oh my God, man. Ballsy, got to put you on the board. Got to put you on the board. That is the top donation. I don't think anybody else is going to beat that. And then Ballsy beat out D. Welsh the other night with a $250 bomb. That was fucking crazy, man. This is continuing to be crazy. Anyway, with that being said, Ballsy, man, holy shit, dude. What are you doing? You're wild. You're off. Everybody give it up for Ballsy in the chat because he is funding the show right now. Much appreciated. Also want to say that the Skype is now open. A lot of people wanted to call in or say something. I do have Skype open. Anybody wants to call, talk about whatever the fuck, let's do it. Raw, wrestling, questions, ask me questions. We'll talk about some old school stuff if you want to talk about some old school stuff. I think I'm going to do a throwback review or something coming up. And hopefully I can have Jake there. I've wanted to do it with Jake, but he's been sick the last 4 days, 5 days even. Every day I've hit up Jake. He's just been in bad condition, so he hasn't been able to record with me. So if and then I've been missing other things because everybody's been so busy with all their stuff. I finally have one friend on Facebook who I grew up with that has corona, so he's talked about his symptoms and stuff. It's very interesting.
Okay, you've been in the country.
Thank you, Ballsy. Oh, my God.
Okay, you've been in the country about the.
Oh, my God.
Okay, you've been in the country about the.
Oh, my God.
Listen, AEW. You need me to be the first ever TNT champion. I will bring so much prestige to that belt. Nobody can blow dynamite up like me. Hell, I will blow so much of it that I will bring the fucking arena down.
Wow.
Literally.
Hey, oh my God, the Jaeger bomber. We have the Jaeger bomber, and he's ready to go. You know how the Jaeger bomber's been, man. The Jaeger bomber has been relentless when it comes to this stuff. Jaeger bomber is off the page. Speaking of off the page, let's go to on the phones. Let me just see here. Let me get Skype rolling. Skype was muted. I'm sorry. 817 was the first person. Hello.
What else we got?
Oh,
A little bit of the bubbly.
Oh, hang on one second, 817. I'm
Look at this
sorry.
stuff. Oh,
I got you muted again.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Japan.
Yakuza. No. Yokozuna, ladies and gentlemen. Yokozuna dropping $3 Japanese style. Thank you for the yen, Yokozuna. We love you. I'm sorry, 817. Now I can hear you. Go for it.
Howdy, brother. What's going on, Joe?
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, how's just I didn't even watch the show tonight. I caught Taker's promo on YouTube. I didn't even. Hell, all the other shows have just been repeats, so why even watch them? You know what I mean?
Basically, Taker's promo, Montez Ford almost dying, and
Right.
Yeah, Kevin Owens promo, the ending promo. It was all promos. Even the Becky Lynch stuff wasn't very good. She came out and she was like, "Hey, I'm
I
Becky
can't
Lynch."
stand
And
Becky Lynch.
oh,
Her mush mouth. I can't deal with that. Her talking on there. I'm ready for her to lose that belt. Be real honest with you.
Becky
So-
Lynch, she looks like a kid who's playing a wrestler in a backyard. Becky Lynch.
What's the name of that one redheaded Muppet? I don't remember the name of it. Shit, I can't remember. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
That's what she reminds me of.
yeah. She
She looks like a dude to begin with.
wow.
What happened to the hot women? And there's like 3 or 4 of them, but the WWE divas used to be good looking. Now they're all looking like, ugly dudes.
Well,
So, I don't-
that doesn't bother me, and I think Becky's okay looking, but it's just her like attitude, the way she moves around. To me, it just reminds me of like a girl who's playing wrestler in the backyard. Like, I don't know what it is. She doesn't
Well, my
feel
biggest
like
problem with her is, I get it. She has stone cold tendencies, whatever, but they're really forcing that like they've done so many things in the past, and it doesn't work for her. That 18-wheeler they had a couple weeks ago or whatever, it just looks stupid. It doesn't work. I mean,
I agree. I don't think it looks very good. I think it's very cringy. I mean, I think for little girls, I think it works for little girls. I think little girls love it. I think she's great. But even for older women and any men that are older than like 13, I think a lot of people just don't buy it. Like, of course, many of the kids will buy it, but that's really about
that's
it.
the thing. I've got two daughters. They're 12 and 13 years old, and they'll watch from time to time, and they always go for the Alexa Bliss, or they like to Carmella for a short time whenever her and R-Truth were doing the whole thing, whatever. They never caught on to Becky. For whatever reason, I guess it's just their personalities or whatever.
Yeah, I think, listen, I think Alexa, I believe Alexa on the mic more than I believe Becky, so I get that.
Oh, yeah.
I think Asuka's a better wrestler. So Becky has really gone down I've always thought Becky's okay, but even if you go back to NXT when I used to review them there, I would say, Becky's okay, but lots of other people loved her, and I'd be like, I like Sasha and Charlotte better. That's what I would say.
Well, see, that's the problem. I mean, the biggest problem WWE has is I only watch for the part-timers, as people want to call them, all the smart favorites, the Ricochets and the the Garganos and whoever you want to put up. They're not stars. I mean, I don't see star potential in them. You don't see for Edge to come back and get the pop that he has and outperform people who he shouldn't be, tells you they're putting the work rate over the star potential, in my opinion. And, I think it's hurting the viewership. I mean, you go back to WWE and, the ruthless aggression era, whatever you want to call it, you had Orton, Edge, Lesnar, you had more gimmicky type characters, more personalities, and the numbers were there. Now that it's more work rate based, it's just not as appealing. I mean, if you want that, go watch UFC, because that's what they're giving you.
Yeah, the wrestling's a bit goofy a lot of times, but sometimes you can get pretty good matches, but a lot of times it's goofy. And then the promos and stuff are all goofy as well. So, there's really nothing for people to get into. Anybody coming back to watch goes, this reminds me of it's like a watered down version of what I used to like, but I stopped liking even that because, I don't know, I got older and I got busy. And now, what is it? This has got to be for kids, but even kids don't watch it.
Well, that's the thing. Go to any Walmart and check the toy aisle. The WWE section is either empty because they're not stocking it, or it's all the way full because nobody's buying it.
Right.
And, they don't have the colorful characters, they have the Fiend and a few others, this or that, but so many of them are just like the next one. You can't differentiate. That's why, like with Taker, his best character was the American Badass character because it was realist to him. He lived the life, just like tonight, try me, I'll make you famous.
Well,
that is his line.
I don't know if I can agree with that. That's his best character, but because the Undertaker. No, it is. I agree. If you like that the best, then I get you there. But it's just, I couldn't say that's his best character because like the Undertaker, this guy made like a dead man Reaper somehow get over for years.
Now, who do you? Cause, in the Taker promo tonight, he said, you bring your two buddies, whatever. He's talking about the club. He said he's bringing his unholy trinity. Who do you think that may be? Are we talking like a Kane comeback, or what are you thinking?
Well, see, at first I didn't know what that meant. I was like, does he mean is he just talking about spiritually, like he's going to bring his unholy trinity, or is he talking about like bringing goddamn Kane and shit? Like, I mean, what's he? What was? I don't know.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought, obviously Kane would be there, and everybody's talking about Sting on this and that and everything else. Well, what better way to involve Sting in it, in that Crow character, and not have to have him wrestle a full match with the next situation, having him just surprisingly show up. You know, what better way to, holy shit, I have to watch this show, you know, and then maybe have that happen, and then you position them for the next year or at SummerSlam or whatever for a match between the two of them, you know.
You know, I don't know. It's I don't know what they're gonna do with that. I don't know if he's gonna have help. I would think he would, because originally they were supposed to do, you know, we thought Aleister Black and all these other guys were gonna be there with Undertaker.
I didn't think about Aleister Black.
But he's got a match, I think, already and stuff like that. So I don't think it's gonna be that.
At this point, we don't know who's fighting who, because with all those COVID stuff going around, you know, we have no idea what's going to happen.
Well,
that's what sucks so bad.
Well, it's already happened, so I mean, they've got to be, you know, there's something going on.
Yeah, I mean, and they're still advertising Roman. I mean, and it's all over social media and internet and everything else.
Yeah, what's up
Just
with that? That's
hey, he's not coming. You know, I mean, if they recorded those days before, how hard is it to put a little banner on the bottom of the screen, you know, card subject to change, you know, whatever it may be. There's no surprise. It's going to be Bryan, so it is what it is.
I'm betting that they'll announce it at, I mean, maybe they'll, well, if I know Vince, actually, they probably won't even talk about it. Or they'll say, you know, due to the travel issue or due to whatever, you know, Roman won't be here to face Goldberg. So here's what's going on, you know. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what they're doing with that.
Well,
I don't know why they wouldn't. I think they're just running everything because they don't have a lot of people. So to change everything, like here, edit everything out and change it, move it with this, move it that. So they're just running it, I guess. I mean, that people are really trying to say though that this guy is going to be there. That Undertaker's going to face the Roman. I mean, Goldberg's going to face Roman, and I'm like, I really don't think that's happening. He pulled out before the taping, so they're just rolling with what they have.
I hate to question a man's sickness, but I was one of those that questioned the whole leukemia thing and everything else, given he was on a movie set at the same time filming all this stuff.
Right.
Like I said, I don't want to be that guy, but if I read.
Well, I'll tell you.
I think it was Bleacher Report said he was possibly out for 3 months. And if he pulls that, and he's seen doing other things, that doesn't look well for him.
I don't think he will be. I don't think he will be. If he pulls out, he won't be doing anything. Because the difference is when he had the leukemia thing, that leukemia that he had was a very mild version of the leukemia. And from what we understand, the treatment that he had to go through was once a week at the hospital, and he took a pill every day. There's an actual so he was able to go around to do things on the pill, but they told him, you know, you can't wrestle, you shouldn't be really doing like really sporting stuff because the medicine, I guess, doesn't make you feel the best, but it's a treatable medicine. It's not like he's taking chemo or something like that. So this medicine, it's probably one of the first groups of medicines where, hey, I just take a pill and it kills the cancer, or it kills the leukemia, or it does this. You know, that's one of the rare, there's only certain cancers that do that. So he's able to go around on the sets and the movie sets. But with this, with the COVID stuff and the virus stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, I understand that. Yeah.
So he can't do that because we don't know. I mean, he could get it and be fine. I mean, there's still he could still probably get it and be fine, but it ain't worth the risk because even me and you don't want to find out. We have me and you probably have a 1 in 120 chance of dying, and so you're like, fuck that. I don't want to be 1 in 120. I don't even want to fuck with that. But Roman, it's probably 1 in 80. So it's like absolutely, I'll be staying home. But yeah, so if that's the case, you won't see Roman until June if this is the case, because I don't
blame him on that.
I don't blame him either. I'm not a big fan of Roman, but I think absolutely stay the fuck home. You got kids, all this other stuff.
Roman seems like he's half in the bag on WWE anyways. He's doing more Hollywood stuff. I think he's following that path, and I think he's going to be one that gets out of wrestling quicker than most did to go to something like The Rock and Cena and everybody else have. He just doesn't seem like he's, I don't know. To me, it seems like he's kind of half in the bag. Just from the way he looks when he's on screen. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. I'll actually defend him on that. I don't like Roman. I don't like his character. I don't like his character, and I'm not a big fan of anything he does, really. But I really respect the guy. Like, this guy works he works his ass off. He usually shows up at everything they do. He's a leader there now, I guess. You know, he really does everything they want and flies around. He works his ass off. I don't think he's very good on the promo. I don't really like anything he does that much, but I think he works hard. I just don't think he's very good. Like, you know, promo.
Go back to whenever Cena came back, maybe it was last year or the year before, and Cena and Roman had that kind of standoff in the ring over the mic. It goes on Raw. You know, Cena cut that amazing promo on it. It really showed how much character he lacks compared to somebody who does just thrive personality-wise.
And what I'll say about that, too, is, Cena killed him on that. But one thing I can say is at least Roman didn't die. Like, he didn't stutter and fall apart. He did respond without stumbling and stuff like that for the most part. So I do give him credit there. But, Cena cut about a 9 out of 10 promo on him. And Roman fired back with about a 6. But at least he didn't, like, melt down completely, which was good.
Oh, yeah.
But it was, what Cena did showed you, like, there's a promo. There's a guy who can do it. And nobody right now almost can do it other than, I mean, we could list the names right now. You know, The Miz can cut a good promo, but it's always that sort of generic mid-card promo sometimes. But he can cut a pretty good promo. You know, Samoa Joe has probably been one of the better promos in the company over the last 5 years.
Joe's excellent, yeah.
You know, Paul Heyman has his moments, but gets repetitive. You know, really, but there's just nothing out there that makes you go, hell yeah, I want to know more about that guy. Did you watch AEW last week?
Yeah, I caught most of it.
What did you think of Jericho and Hardy? Because they went back and forth, you know, not scripted, pretty good.
Jericho has more charisma than most wrestlers combined. I'm not a big Jericho fan. I've never been a big fan of his, but you can't argue with the greatness of what he's throwing out. With working, I imagine it can't be easy having to work off of that broken character that Hardy has going. And it seemed like most of that was done on the fly. What Jericho did with Vanguard 1, I busted a gut laughing. That was my favorite part out of all of it. You know, I don't respect your political views and whatever. That was great. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, the guy just cut a better promo with a fucking drone than anything we saw on Raw tonight.
Oh, yeah. No, that, like I said, the whole Matt Hardy controlling the fire, I thought that was a little overdone, but it's wrestling. I get it. Whatever. You let it go.
You know what it is I think I'm at the point where I think it's hilarious. I don't know. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but I like it's so.
I'll tell you what worries me about AEW.
What is that?
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Got to drink a beer.
You there?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. People want to know how old you are.
I believe it was Jericho talking, and they were talking how they don't have a booker that, you know, does. I think I think everybody's going to creative control themselves into the ground, and they're going to eventually hit a wall, you know, with the whole, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. They've showed progress initially. I hated AEW. I still don't like most of it.
Yeah.
But they're bringing in bigger names. They're not all the tiny little 100-pound guys and the whatever. I mean, when I watched the first AEW pay-per-view and I saw the guy with no legs and a battle royal.
Yeah.
I was ready to turn it off. And then that, I don't know. There's just so many things that, who's the guy that puts the baby oil all over himself?
Oh, God, yeah. Michael Yakuzawa or something like that.
He's an Asian guy. Nako something.
Yeah, Nako.
Anyways, whatever
the fuck.
That dude, he should never be in a wrestling ring. He made me sick.
Yeah, dude, I don't like Michael Nakazawa, I believe. I think it's Michael Nakazawa. But yeah, no, he drives. I don't like that either. I don't like that stuff either.
Yeah. Now, one guy I've grown to like, it's Sammy Guevara. Initially, he come out with that panda head thing on his head, and I hated that. But what he's doing now with Jericho's made him a legit heel. You
Yeah.
know, with the whole kissing the signs and hitting on Brandy and everything else.
Yeah.
That's some great stuff.
That was really
So-
good. And I agree with you. I was like, who this fucking guy with his panda on his head.
Yeah.
But once I realized he was a heel, I didn't mind that because I was like, that's actually awesome because people
Right.
like we're gonna hate this guy. He's so fruity and he's got this panda thing on. And he thinks he's hot and he's this young kid. He is a young guy. And so
Right.
it's kind of like how Shawn Michaels was back in the day when he came to the ring with all the mirrors and the fucking dressed like a gay limo driver or something. Like, dude,
Yeah,
men
that-
hated
that
him.
was weird.
Now listen, I grew up. How old are you?
I'm 32.
You're younger than me.
Yeah, I'm only 32.
God damn. Well, listen, people think you're like 50, but I grew up. I grew up with Shawn Michaels. I loved Shawn Michaels when I was a kid, man. I was
Yeah.
I was a Hulk Hogan fan, Undertaker fan, Bret Hart fan, all that stuff. But dude, I love Shawn Michaels. Like since I saw him, and even when he came out doing the dancing, I loved that shit when I was a kid. And I didn't.
I never got into Shawn until he come back to the company. That's whenever I really became a Shawn fan. I didn't like all this sexy boy dancing stuff, whatever. I always thought that was kind of gay. I wasn't, whatever, I wasn't about that. But when he come back and then reformed DX and all that run, my favorite Shawn Michaels match is the street. I think it was the No Holds Barred or street fight match with Triple H.
Yeah,
where he came out in the blue jeans and the boots and everything on.
SummerSlam.
That match was amazing. I love that one.
Well, because, Shawn was so different. When you think Texas, you
Right.
don't think what he did. You don't think what Shawn did with his,
Right.
the hearts and the sexy boy stuff. Although I did like that, but I'm a weird dude. But I also,
No, I get it.
but yeah, that he looked more like a Texan with the pants and the boots, like a guy. I'm gonna kick your ass. But
Well, to me,
even the DX
he-
stuff in the '98, I
Yeah.
feel like you would have liked that because he was a piece of shit then, and that was pretty good shit,
Well, see, during that first DX run, I was a Stone Cold guy. I was all about him. I didn't care about anybody else.
Right.
Him and Taker were all the ones and Kane, but whatever. But like I said, Shawn Michaels, to me, I get why people say he was the greatest ever, whatever. I don't agree, but I can see how someone would say that. But to me, like I said, that second run with Shawn when he came back,
Yeah.
he wasn't as much of a prick, I guess is the easiest way to put it.
Well,
I don't know.
I think his dickheadedness is what made him great back then because that's why
Yeah.
people hated him. He was mostly a heel. He was only a face for like a little while. Once he left the Rockers, he was a prick right from then on, and he was a great heel.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Diesel and everything else. Oh, yeah.
guys hated him because he was this little prick and this little what the fuck is a sexy boy and like just people
I remember
hated
when
him.
I was a kid. We went to a live event, and the crowd was chanting Sean's a faggot just over and over the whole time he was in the ring. It was hilarious. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think-
it was legit.
I think he knew what he was doing with the whole thing was really, I thought it was really good for him, but I can get why people didn't like him. And I flipped on him finally. I was a Shawn fan forever. From since he left the Rockers, 91 or 92, whatever it was. And
Yeah.
it was when Stone Cold, I became a Stone Cold fan. The night that there was two things. There was the time he attacked Gorilla Monsoon. I thought, this guy's crazy. What the hell? And then when he had the King of the Ring night is when I became a fan of him because he went through all that shit, and I was like
Right.
impressed. It felt like you were watching a real sporting event. Yeah, if anybody knows what the feeling is like, it's like this. I'll describe it. Has anybody out there ever not really been a fan of your local sports team or ever not been a fan of a certain sport, and you turn on a sporting event finally, or you just happen to catch one, and you see something happen that's kind of wild, like your team loses in the end, but it was a crazy game or whatever
Right.
it is. And at that moment, you become a fan finally and you realize why other people like it. That moment, I've had people say, I wasn't a hockey fan, but I turned on hockey one day and I happened to catch the Red Wings versus whoever, and they had this
Right.
fight, and then I found myself really liking this one guy who scored a bunch of goals, and then they lost, and then I looked for the next game, and I watched the next game, then I became a fan. That happens in sports a lot, or even with your local teams. Even as a kid, you're like, okay, Dad, I get it. You like the Giants or the Patriots or whoever you like, but you don't quite get it. And then eventually you sit down and you see a game and something hooks you about it. That's what happened with Stone Cold at the King of the Ring that night for me.
I'll tell you, Stone Cold for me goes back even earlier than that. Before he was ever Steve Austin, he was still Steve Williams on the Indies. I was a kid. I was maybe 5 or 6 years old. I don't even remember. And here in my local town, I'm here around the Fort Worth, Dallas area.
Oh yeah, you had the Sportatorium you wrestled in over the time.
We had in my town. We have I'm outside of all that. But
yeah, that was Dallas.
We had like a town civics building, whatever. You know, it holds conventions and stuff like that. They had an indie show, and my dad took me, and we were sitting on the front row, and he was Steve Williams at the time. He wrestled that night, and then I have a picture with him when he still had the half bald, blonde, long hair,
right,
before he ever went to WCW or anything else.
Yeah,
so,
that's wild.
This was way back.
To catch him there at that time, that's pretty freaking crazy.
Right. Well, and that's the time. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know who he was at the time. It was just, I'm a kid and I don't know any better. 2 years later, this is this guy.
Yeah,
it was shocking.
The first time, I mean, I saw him in WCW, but I didn't really pay much attention. And then it wasn't until ECW that I first saw him, and I didn't really think anything there either. I just didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, it was really the Ringmaster was the first time I really knew who he was when he was the Ringmaster. And I remember thinking that's kind of lame,
right.
but it was working okay. But then, yeah, when he hit that moment, but I'll let you go, man. I let him on a while, but everybody in the chat really wants you to say rest in peace, because you sound like the Undertaker meets Stone Cold in a drunken bar.
I tell you what, Joe, you try me, motherfucker, I'll make you famous. Rest in peace.
All right. Thank you, man. Great call. Love that guy. Love the fuck out of that guy. That guy is I can't believe that I'm older than him. I'm older than that guy. Now, I've seen him. He's on Twitter, and I forget what his name on Twitter is, so something Texan. Oh, here it is, Texan. Texan TXN _1836. He's a big dude. He's a big guy. He's a big dude, I believe. I don't know how tall he is, 6'2". I'm not sure. He's a big dude, man. I appreciate the fuck out of that guy. I like that guy. And like I said, me and him are a little bit opposite. He's a very, Southern guy, hunter. A little more leaning right. I'm a little more left. I like the sexy boy shit. He don't. But yeah, me and him get along a lot about that stuff, and I get him on that, on a lot of things. And I really like talking to that guy. But he's 3 years younger than me, which is just wild to me. 'Cause yeah, he sounds like he's 40 at least.
You're just a sexy boy.
Pussy Lips McGee.
You want to fuck around with me, Joe? I swear to God, I will fuck you.
19 years ago, the go-home show for Raw was Shane McMahon showing up on the final WCW Nitro. Now, even before the whole coronavirus, we knew the show was gonna be shit. WWE will get total backlash after this show this weekend.
You mean about WrestleMania? Pussy Lips McGee. So you think WrestleMania is going to enrage people? Wow. I mean, listen, I think from WWE's point of view, I think they're trying to entertain us while this is all going on. So, I mean, I give them that credit there. What the fuck? We plan the spot all day. What the fuck? I want you to jam it in. Oh, it's in your bunghole. Oh, it's in your bunghole. I want it jammed in my bunghole. Oh my God. Oh, it's in your bunghole. What is happening?
Speaking of blowing things up bigger.
Oh my God, dude. What the fuck is going on? Oh my God. I just don't, like, what the fuck? D. Welsh with a fucking D. Welsh ball. Dude, that is... What the hell, D. Welsh? Thank you, D. Welsh. What the fuck? D. Welsh just dropped a bomb again. Bullseye and D. Welsh's feud continues from last night to tonight. D. Welsh. $200 Kenny Omega bomb. Dude, what is going on? What the fuck? Holy shit, bro. Oh my God. Everybody in the chat. Everybody's losing their mind.
This is how we do it.
What is going on?
This is how we do it.
200.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. My dick's in your mom. I'm thinking I'm gonna come. So I put my penis inside her bum. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, D. Welsh, thank you, bro. That was insane. Can we get a little Stone Cold? Can we get a little Stone Cold Steve Austin? Hit me up with that Stone Cold Steve Austin shit. Come on. That's a fucking horrible cover of it. Who the fuck sent me that? You should be punched in the face. That sucks too, man. Fuck it. Just give me the real thing. Fuck the copyright. Give me the real fucking thing. Give me the real fucking thing. D. Welsh, thank you. 305, you're on. What's up, man?
Hi, Joe. I have a question, actually. Realistically, when you look at the 2 nights for WrestleMania this weekend, do you think, what are your predictions for the ratings for the 2 shows? Do you think it's going to be like really low ratings because of the empty arenas, or do you think there's going to be high ratings to see what a train wreck the show is going to be?
What do you mean by you mean like the rating that like I'm going to give it, or the rating that like how many people buy it, or what do you mean?
Yeah, both. Both.
I would be like, I'll be impressed if they can, if I end up scoring this WrestleMania anything above a 5, I'll be impressed. Like I'll seriously be impressed. If I gave this WrestleMania, if these wrestling matches happen, and I can tell you that I think it's a 6 out of 10, I'll be blown away. I'll be impressed. Like seriously, because I think there's been a couple of WrestleManias the last 5 years that, you know, haven't been very good. We've given them 6s and 5s even. So if we're able to give this anything above a 5, I would count that as a win, because no audience and you put on 2 nights of WrestleManias, if either one of these falls below a 5, I would just think that, yeah, that's about right. So if it's above a 5, I'll be happy. I hope it is, because I hope it's entertaining and I hope it's good so that I can say it's a 6 out of 10. I can't imagine it being above a 6. What?
Oh, and with this Boneyard match with Undertaker and AJ Styles, do you think this is going to be a way to write off AJ Styles for a few months to give him a break, or do you think it's going to write off the Undertaker? Who do you think wins that match? Is it Undertaker or AJ?
I think Undertaker will win the match. Undertaker will win the match, and yeah, we may not see AJ for a little while. Possibly, you're right. He may go.
And do you think he returns out? Do you think he returns as a heel or a face when he comes back? Really, you're realistic. What do you predict? Or a tweener?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think he's going to remain a heel only because, you know, I think that that's the role he's in right now, and without wanting to be a champion and things like that, I don't think they want to build him as a face because eventually that road feels like it leads to winning a title at some point. And he doesn't want to do that. So I think he's going to stay a heel. But if he does, yeah, I think he's going to remain a heel for a while. It would make sense that he could go away for 3 months and come back as a face. That makes sense. Like, because if he goes away for more than 3 months and he comes back, you would think he'd be a face. But, I don't know. I'm going to say that he remains a heel.
Yeah. The reason why I said tweener is because remember when I think he was written off in TNA and he came back as like a tweener when people thought he was going to join Aces and Age, and he basically helped TNA against Aces and Age and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you think that type of character in WWE can work? And of anybody on the main roster, who do you think would then, like, after they retire, realistically could switch over to being creative writing or a front office personnel person or a road agent and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think that thanks, man. I don't think that I think AJ Styles as his heel promos, I don't really like AJ's heel promos. I think his face promos are a little bit better, but I don't really care for AJ's promos in WWE that much. I don't think he's been very good. He's solid, able to go out there and speak and stuff, but not been a big fan of AJ's promos in WWE, really, myself. So I would think you'd go back to just being a face because it feels like whatever. But he's good at poking other people and bringing other people up as a heel. So keep him as a heel. A booker who could be a somebody like that. In the back. I mean, yeah, AJ, right? The AJ could do that. If he wanted to stay there, he'd probably be good at helping people work matches and things like that. Unknown caller, hello.
What's up, Joe?
Hey, man, how you been?
Good. How about yourself, man?
I've been open wide for anything tonight.
Oh, what do you think about Raw tonight? Did you like it? Or
no, I thought it was
garbage.
The interviews are pretty good. I mean, the promos.
Who was that Texas caller that just called?
This guy is a guy from Texas.
Oh, well, I mean, I liked everything he said except for what he said about the women, man.
Because he wants the sexy women.
How could you say that, man? I mean, Sasha Banks and all these women, man. Sasha Banks, Lana, and all of them. He doesn't think any of them look good or anything. He thinks they all. I mean.
Well, Sasha's. I don't know, man. I think a lot of them are hot, but yeah, I think he wants the big whore bags,
You like Sasha, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, who doesn't?
Sasha, Alexa, Carmella looks good. I mean, a lot of them. I don't know. I could probably more name the ones that are ugly. I think even Becky looks good. Even Charlotte's weirdly hot, like for some weird reason. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I agree.
I'd like her to sit on my face and kill me. That caller was creeping me. I don't know. 201, what's up, man?
Sasha,
hello?
Carmella.
Hey, man, what's up?
A lot of them. I don't know.
Hey, Joe?
More name the ones that are.
Holy fuck, man. Be ready, man. Don't be listening to the show when you're calling. What are you doing? 773, hello?
Hey, Joe, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Who do you think swallowed more black cum, Bullfrog or Tarr?
Oh, no. No, Tarr, Drew's wife? No! God damn it.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Joe cut a promo doing my voice and moves. If you can do it.
No, I can't do it. I can't do Gold Dust. I wish I could Gold Dust. Why'd you block me on Twitter, Dustin? Come on. I had your fucking former wife on the show, Terry Reynolds. She's my friend on Facebook and has my cell phone number, and she likes the show. Terry Reynolds loves us. Why would you block me, Dustin? Why would you block me years ago? Why?
Super chat. party.
The fuck did I just do?
My Chinese neighbor watches my dog like a hawk back off Bruce Lee or I pound Chun-Li.
AJ Adams, thank you for the 669 super chat. It doesn't work on super chat yet. I'm sorry. Would have liked to have that pop up, but it only works on Streamlabs, that 669 donation. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're opening up the Chinese markets already. The bats and the dogs and everything are all, they kill them live in front of you. Some of them are raw. The bats are alive. They eat them. They put them on a stick. They're opening up the markets again. I think as long as the markets are open, we should close flights to China. Listen, I like the Chinese people. I love you guys. But some of you over there are fucked up. And until they close these fucking stores of these wombat-eating motherfuckers, they really need to fucking close the border for good. What, is someone else going to get COVID 700?
Super chat.
They're fucking eating them.
AJ beat Sting for TNA World Title. Impact beef.
Yeah, the Impact beef could happen in the WWE is the Goon. Thanks, Goon. Yeah, I see the tweeniness. I see what you're talking about.
Here we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no.
If Mania is too big for one night, why not have the WrestleMania review be too big for one channel? Saturday on Corrupted and Sunday on JCS. Hashtag fact.
That's an interesting idea, Merge. Merge, thanks for the $5 super chat, man. That's an interesting idea, but that's funny. That's actually kind of funny. But I don't know. I don't know what would happen. It's not a bad idea, though. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll broadcast on both channels with different names. You know what I mean? See if we can see what type of audiences we get on both. Could be interesting. Yo, shout out to Tennis Racket Jones and all the members like Hector Gutierrez in the chat. Shell. Oh my God, Karl Marx. You Marxist.
What was up with that country-ass gay-hating pro-segregation caller? How the hell can you call yourself a wrestling fan and not enjoy sexy boy Shawn Michaels? He said that gimmick was gay? Go back to the farm and send your kids to gay conversion therapy.
Holy shit, dude. Oh, man. I don't think he really hates gays. I mean...
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives the girls wild. I got the moves that really move them. I send chills up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak whenever I'm around. They see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Eat your heart out, girls. Hands off the merchandise. Just a sexy boy.
I just fucked the microphone with my own dick. That was weird. By the way, I lost some more weight, man. I am down to 213 pounds, motherfuckers. Actually down to 212 pounds, my bad. 213 was yesterday. We're doing pretty good. I'm losing the weight. I'm losing the fucking weight, motherfucker.
We plan the spot all day. I want you to jam it in. Oh,
It's Ballsy! What the fuck?
Audio Jungle. How, what's your Skype?
Whoa, it's Ballsy. What the fuck is going on? What is happening? Where is this money growing from? Trees. It's Ballsy, man. My Skype is Danny Deadly, DANNY, DEADLY. Danny Deadly on Skype. Add me there. I'll add you. Holy fuck, but I'm not having phone sex with you, okay? I don't care how much money you drop. I'm not having phone sex with you. It's Ballsy. Thank you, brother. Holy balls. Holy balls. Remember that time we got Mean Gene Okerlund to say holy balls? God damn it. What the fuck, bro? Where's Mean
Joe
Gene?
Cronin Show.
Where's Mean Gene saying holy balls? We got to get it. Holy balls. Oh, here it is.
It was fantastic.
I can't
Sasha
believe
Banks, you know, she's a winner with me.
this. Holy balls.
That might be one of my favorites.
Pretty white photo. That is awesome. How was the show last night? I missed it, but I heard it was like epic.
You didn't see any of it at all? It was fantastic. It was the best show that's it. You're sure you didn't see it? It was wonderful. People were raving about it. They were throwing money at me as I walked off the stage. You're sure you weren't there, right?
I wasn't.
I'm telling you, they were not only throwing money at me, but several of them were offering their young daughters as tribute to me.
Well, I'm afraid of losing her right now, to be honest. I mean,
well, you should be afraid of losing her. You couldn't get a date on a tombstone.
And Jim Cornette called me an idiot. It was amazing.
Jim Cornette called you an idiot?
I don't. Yeah, he was a. He saw.
Where's the holy balls part?
Looking for this look.
Hey, there's the Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty. The fucking dude. This guy is the fucking Duke of Dorchester. Let me tell you something. This guy will fuck you up. The Duke of Dorchester.
Amazing. It was amazing.
And there was this.
Hey, look, it's Sam Roberts wearing a Bree Mode T-shirt.
I got to sit in his house. I did 2 of his podcast episodes, and then he did one of mine. The 3 interviews kind of went up one after the other, and they were some of the funnest things.
Where's the fucking holy balls part? God damn it, where is it? Where's the holy balls? That's what I just wanted to hear Gene Okerlund say holy balls.
Some guys don't like that because sometimes when you're doing things off the top rope, the sun can blind you, plus the mat is...
There will be more of that Ring of Honor, New Japan connection.
Offering their young daughters as...
God damn it, I thought I had it on this one. I guess I don't. Fuck me. Anyway, whatever. D. Welsh, listen, man, I'm sorry. Thank you, D. Welsh. You have been a beast. Holy balls. It's Ballsy with the 250 bomb. Holy hell and holy moly. I mean, this guy just dropped full on, you know? Crazy. What's up, Jimmy? Thanks for the ad, man. I'm not sure who added me, Jimmy, but sing more of them songs. What's up, Jimmy? You damn right. You got that Elvis haircut in that photo. I like that. Oh, I love some Elvis. You know? We'll do more of them songs. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, my God. COVID-19 is calling me right now. This is unbelievable. COVID-19 is on the phone. Hello.
I'm COVID and I'm coming to get ya.
No, no. Please don't. Just take my mother. She's 69.
She's next.
Before me or after me? I'd like to know she's dead first and then I die.
You go after your mama.
All right. Thank you, COVID-19, for the call. Thanks for calling me. Appreciate that, COVID-19. Much appreciated.
Super chat. Party.
I'm glad COVID could call me.
Hey, Joe, what you think Sting returns at Mania?
You know, maybe. Maybe Kane and Sting. Maybe Kane and Sting could be in the Undertaker's corner. I would have never guessed that. If that didn't get spoiled, I'll be amazed. But I doubt it. I don't think so. I think 40% chance that Sting's there. I'd have to say no. But well, you know, hey, anything could happen. You know what I mean? I'm sure Vince made as many calls as he could to be like, hey, anything we can do to get this to be better. I don't know how he could have gotten there, though. Or is he in Florida? I don't even know. If he's in Florida, I guess maybe he could have found a way there. But I had no idea. That's gonna be Kane! That's gonna be the Undertaker's brother, Kane! It's here! Kane is here!
You don't need to worry about WrestleMania this weekend. You need to worry about OJ, and so does your friend Tommy, North Carolina. Tommy. OJ is coming for your fat ass this week and he'll make you skinny.
Oh,
I cut
no.
all the fat out of your body, white boy. I'm gonna
kill you. Oh my God, OJ Simpson. Please don't kill my friend Tommy. OJ. Oh my God, man. And for anybody that cares, by the way, my podcast with the lead singer of Stabbing Westward, Christopher Hall, is going up on my iTunes page as well. It's more,
What else we got?
More for other people than you guys.
A little bit of the
but-
bubbly.
That's it.
Want
That's
some
it.
bubbly?
It's more for other people, they're fans than you guys. But if you want to listen to it, it's going up on iTunes.
I raw dogged Drew's wife.
Oh
I
my
filled
God.
her up like a balloon, but instead of there it was nothing but my sticky white vitamin cum.
Oh.
Fondle your cheeses, cuck, he'll make curd with her wet snatch. Fuck Drew in bread hick.
Drew, what do you have to say about that, Drew?
If you got a dick, I'll follow you.
Ugh.
Testicle Festival.
That's right, Drew. The Testicle Festival was canceled, Drew.
Testicle Festival.
Yeah, it was canceled. How about that? It was canceled, Drew.
Super Chat Party.
Fanduel is a WrestleMania contest you can play for free.
Oh, man. You know what? Corey Stemmitz, thanks for the donation, man. FanDuel and DraftKings have both, especially I've noticed it on FanDuel, they've actually had betting on like League of Legends and other gaming tournaments. Have you guys seen this? Because there's no sports right now for the most part. They've had all this betting available on video game things and whatever. It's been crazy. I don't know. I've been seeing them, but I haven't really looked into it that much. So anybody with, obviously with knowledge on that, please let me know. I'd love to talk about that or hear about that. Very interesting. I got to go over there. Because, yeah, this is the longest time that I've gone without being involved in that. So, I used to always try to bet on something once in a while. I didn't really lose any money, didn't really make much either. It just kind of played for fun, hoping to hit the big one, and, it never happened, but I didn't lose anything. And so, yeah, what are FanDuel and DraftKings doing right now? It's
Super chat.
crazy.
Super chat. No phone sex.
No phone sex, it's Bolsey. Bolsey, thank you, man, for the $2. Or whatever. I mean, listen, I really appreciate it. You can't buy Joe, no matter how much you donate. You know what I mean? But I really do appreciate
I'm
it.
sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania. I'm a sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania.
Are we okay with me having a shaven face, by the way, yet? Are we okay with this yet? Is it working out?
Scott Hall was creepier than Shawn Michaels with that sleazeball gimmick. Razor Ramon had that creepy porn star look and vibe where he would fuck your crush and some really hot woman in front of you, not giving two fucks about the situation or you.
Well, I think Shawn Michaels did that too. I think he really did. Bimbo Baggins, thank you for the donation. Remember, there's a new $6.69 donation.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Call the sex line tonight.
Whoa, can you hear me okay?
Whoa. What's up, Six? Thanks for the donation. I will try to call tonight, man. I'm going to try to figure something out. Can somebody remind me of where the last sex line call went? I don't know where it is, but I think I know where it is, actually. I'm going to go find it because it's funny. Yeah, man. Who's this?
This is bullshit. Also, YouTube name Bolsey.
This is Bolsey. What's up, Bolsey?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
What's up, dude? You've been fucking off the fucking rails the last couple nights. What is going on?
My friends got boring, so I shoved them out of my house. So I came here.
All right. Well, hey, I mean, friends get yeah, you can't have friends right now. Jericho said you could have no friends.
Yeah, no friends. Fuck them.
So what's been up, man? What's up? What's up with the you're dropping bombs, you're watching wrestling? What's up?
Well, I tried to watch Raw again. Almost died. So I watched NXT. I lived. Watched AEW. I lived. I tried to watch SmackDown. I died again. So, you know the drill.
Yeah, this stuff is tough to watch, man. What is this is this the worst for you? I don't know how long you've been watching wrestling.
Well, I've actually been watching since I was 12. My first match I ever saw was CM Punk versus Mark Henry.
Damn, you were 12, yeah. So yeah, that's so crazy to me, man. Because I started in '87, so that's so wild. Like that still feels like new shit that I didn't like. You know what I mean? It's CM Punk and Henry. But yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. That was like, what was that? 2011 or something? 2000, something like that.
2012. That's legitimately when I started watching wrestling.
Wow.
So, but my first feud when I watched John Cena fight Brock Lesnar in 2012 Extreme Rules match, I was like, holy fuck, this is real.
Yeah, that's unfortunately, I feel like you started watching wrestling like right as kind of like when I started hating it. Like right when I started getting angry at WWE. I mean, that's crazy to think cuz dude, I started this channel in 2012. I started this channel because I was sick of WWE cuz since 2008 or 2009 I started getting sick of angry at a lot of things. So 9, 10, 11, 12, for about 4 years, I was kind of getting annoyed with WWE, and that's what prompted me to really, because I had so much to say about it, so that's why I did the show, but also I wanted to do the show. So yeah, it's crazy that you actually started watching wrestling around the time that I started the show. That's nuts. What are you, 18 or 19?
Right now I'm 20.
Oh, you're 20? Okay.
I just graduated high school, so I'm moving up in the world, as you know it.
Wait a minute. Back up. Did you say you're 20 and you just graduated high school?
Actually, I graduated a year ago. I don't know why I said that.
Okay. I'm like, whoa. Now, what the hell? You're dropping bombs here. Like, did you fucking work all year at the CIA?
Oh, yes, I worked all year, man.
At the CIA? What the hell are you doing? What are you?
I've been working 12 hours a day.
Damn, son. I mean, I used to work a lot of times. I'd work 12 to 15 hours kind of on dual shifts when I was the manager or something. And I remember grinds like that, man. But I appreciate the bombs, man. That was some crazy shit. That was some fun stuff.
Well, D. Welsh is a cool guy, so he got me amped up.
Yeah, D. Welsh has been loading up the cannons as well. But yeah, man, what else is going on? It's good to put a voice to the donation bullsy.
Yeah. Well, I've been getting into AEW a little bit more. To be fair, I never really liked AEW from the start. Only the Cody Rhodes match and the Jon Moxley match with Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
That got me into AEW. But really got me into AEW was the AEW Revolution. Now, that was a good show. So I started watching from there. Now I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely understand it being hard, too, converting from WWE, because pretty much you've only known WWE for the most part. Like, with when you started watching wrestling, you seeing AEW is very similar to when I was younger and I saw WCW and I was like, I'm going to still be a WWE fan. But, because at the time, WWE was in a very down period and WCW was getting hot. And that's what this reminds me of. But the difference is WCW eventually, beat the WWE in ratings. I'm not so sure if we're ever, if that's when that's going to happen, that AEW is going to overtake WWE. My worst fear is that AEW overtakes WWE because AEW maybe gets 1.3 or 1.5 million viewers. And then WWE gets so bad they go down to 1 million viewers. And that's the reason they overtake them. But really what you'd rather see is AEW get 3 million viewers and compete with WWE that way. But I don't know if that's possible. Right now, it's hard to envision any wrestling company getting that popular at the time because of the characters that they have.
Yeah, that's true. For me, it isn't about the popularity, because sometimes popularity doesn't measure into quality. But sometimes during that popularity, it has to come from some quality. Yeah, but AEW is giving more quality matches as far as wrestling goes.
Yeah.
As for camera productions, AEW needs to work on that a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so too. But I also think that, WWE is annoying with their camera angles. I don't know why, because again, the director it's the same guy. It's the same guy in charge of that's been in charge of it for 30 years. And yet WWE has gotten way worse. But yeah, the AEW is pretty rusty too with not, they're still learning. Like, they miss a lot of shots. They cut a little bit. It's the technical director too, or the director or the technical director or the cameras, whatever it is. They miss a lot of shots. But the product is so fun and interesting that it's kind of like we overlook it. But they're doing a great job, but it's definitely could get a lot better. But I definitely appreciate that in AEW we don't see shaky cam all over the fucking place and stuff like that. But anyway, Bullsy, man, I guess I'll move on. But is there anything else you wanted to say, man, before you go? And you are the top dog right now for that digital championship.
Life is great so far, so that's it.
Hell yeah, man. Where are you? Are you staying inside? Are you in the U.S.? What's going on?
Oh, right now I'm in Arizona, where the dumb people are.
Oh yeah, it's getting kind of hot over there. Yeah, it's gonna even I'm in Boston. I mean, we're gonna see it too. Like, it's gonna get everywhere is gonna spike up. It's not going away. People that think it's not in my area, it just hasn't grown in your area yet. It's about to. So we'll be in this shit until June, but everybody is good to everybody. We'll get out of it.
Yeah, I agree. Be great.
All right,
sometimes Arizona sucks. So sometimes it's great.
Yeah, it's just like everywhere. But yeah, it can be rough. I know it can be kind of rough over there sometimes, depending on where you are. It's nice, nice desert.
All right. You ready for another caller, or?
Yeah, man. I guess I'll let you go. I'll let you go, man, if you're ready.
Well, I got nothing else to say right now. So.
Well, there you go. We'll move on to the next one. But dude, I really appreciate it, and thank you, bro.
No problem.
Thanks, man.
See you, Joe.
See you later, man. Bullsy. Motherfucking Bullsy dropped a bomb, and he's in charge right now. Unknown caller, hello.
Yo, what's up, Joe?
What's up, man?
Yo, how you doing, man?
I'm doing okay, man. I wish this cough would go away, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Yo, man. So how you enjoy Raw?
Motherfucking bull.
Oh. Call my show, be a goddamn dildo. Shut the fuck up, I'ma fuck you with a pill though. Wanna call Joe, got something to say besides the fact that you're gay. You always call me up and say, how did you like the show? Motherfucker, I just told you so. 1 hour this so far, calling me up, got nothing, you a star. I'm a liar, I'm diving to drop you and talk, and I'm motherfucking fuck you up like a Tarr. Play it on drums, play it on your mom, until I come right in a bum. Put some of my cum in the ass, and I come inside of her mouth really fucking fast, and I'm gonna lay it down on the motherfucking grass. Dig up the grave, dig up the hole. You motherfucking goddamn a dildo in that fucking hole, and I put it inside of a cornhole. Cornroll, suck that shit, yo, Beavis and Butthead, suck my clit, suck my dick, suck my prick. Albino motherfuckers make me sick. Yeah, go to the Chinese market, then go to the docket, get the bat, chew it up real good. COVID-19, gonna give your mother some mean cream. Oh, go inside her ass, I'm gonna come inside of your mother so fucking fast. Impregnate that bitch, kill her real quick, make that damn sick from the tip of my dick. Why you always call me up? Piss me off, you stupid mutt. What the fuck you gonna waste my time like that? I'ma call your fucking mother pussy fat. I'ma cut her skin off, start with the legs, stop with the heads, stop with the eggs. I'ma impregnate her eggs, then I'll kill the baby. Abortion clearly so you can see like Warren Beatty. Hollywood, suck my dick, yo, ride through the hood, get shot up like that. Stupid ass, stupid ass, stupid rap, stupid crap, dumb fucking chink, eat a fucking bat. I don't give a fuck, yo, spat. Spit on like that. Yeah, coronavirus, I'm coming for your mom like a fucking high risk, like a fucking hybrid. Gonna impregnate her fucking tits. I'ma shoot my cum right in your mother's fucking bum. Every time someone stupid calls, a fucking freestyle happens. That's what happens. The fuck, man? The fuck would I mean, come on, man. What'd you think of the show? What the fuck have I been saying for the last 2 hours? 201, what's up?
Yo, Joe, the man Cronin, what's going on, buddy?
What is up, bro? How you doing?
Blind guy from New Jersey, man.
Hey, that's a good place to be.
It's right now, dude.
I got a bunch of friends. I got a bunch of friends in New Jersey, so they're like, "This sucks." Like, I mean, it's the same in. It's not quite as bad in Boston, but you know, it's worse in New Jersey. But yeah, sucks. You got to be in.
True that. True that, man. But before I get to what I called you for, man, I gotta ask you this beforehand. What the fuck is up with these callers tonight?
Well, I thought we've had a couple good ones, but that last one was
We
like...
have, but damn.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, listen, it's 50-50, I feel like. Sometimes we hit like 3 in a row where it's like, what the fuck was that? And then it's like, then we get a couple good ones. But, you know, hey, you can talk, so we're okay now. What's up?
Absolutely. And I think people got to know, too, yo, when you call a show, a podcast, or anywhere, right, AM, FM, radio, put the damn system of which you're listening to the show on down, because you're going to make people loop back.
I don't think
people
know.
As someone who produces and you know, I used to podcast heavily back in the day as well. Bro, I know what you go through, man.
I don't think a lot of people nowadays, I don't think they're familiar with like call-in shows. I've heard a lot of people say that, like that they're like, they've never seen anything like that. And they don't even listen to radio. There's a lot of people that don't get it. Like me and you and a lot of other people, especially sports talk people, we know like when you call a sports talk station that, you know, you turn your radio down or you get ready or whatever. And yeah, it's just a lot of people that don't even think about that. I think that guy had something on his mind and he got lost and he didn't know what he wanted to say anymore. And so I think that he just went to like, hey, what did you think of it? Like, I think he just freaked out. But yeah, anybody out there who gets nervous or doesn't realize they were going to get nervous, write down what you want to say. Have an idea, like, what do you want? What are you really calling about? And write it down on a piece of paper or on your phone, whatever the fuck. And that way, when you call, you've got it. You know what I mean? And then I'll stay with you and let you keep talking some more. That's what I do when I call in stations and stuff like that. Because otherwise, sometimes I lose my place or they talk over me about something and then I forget what I was going to do. So, yeah, just write it down. Then you'll be better off.
You intercept and fumble harder than the Seahawks against the Patriots a couple of years back in the Super Bowl.
I don't know what the hell that was, but I thanked them for it.
I bet you did, man. But Joe, man, let me ask you this, man. And we've talked about it before when I've called, but given the landscape of today and what's going on today in the world, when you look at wrestling and when you hear the commentary, for example, you know, I say to myself plenty of times, I'm like, man, Raw could be as boring as shit right now. SmackDown could be the same. And it is. Don't get me wrong. It is. But if we had the type of banner and if we had the back and forth that, say, JR and Jerry had, or even better, Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan, dude, I watched, let me tell you, over the last 2 days, I watched WrestleMania 7 and WrestleMania 8. Them two had me rolling, bro.
Yeah.
Especially Heenan with the and excuse the pun, but I'm gonna rep you here, Joe, with the out of nowhere shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
What I did there, bro.
I can't believe, like, I can't tell you how much I love WrestleMania 8 because Gorilla and Heenan are like this old couple, and like it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I love it, Joe.
And
love it, man.
Nowadays, Heenan would have been thrown out of the company. They would have been like, oh,
bro, he wouldn't be able to get away with half the shit, especially when he be ripping on Santana, for example, Tito.
Oh God, the stuff he said about Tito, like, yeah, and the fucking, oh my God, remember the Coco Beware thing when he was like,
oh shit,
what the fuck did he say about Coco with the gorilla? I mean, that was like, what the fuck? Like, if you said that now, only certain people can get away with stuff like that because like when people know that it's a joke and that you're fucking around or whatever, a lot of times like you can get away with it because people people understand like what's going on. But nowadays, like, I don't know if it's the outside people that would cause a problem. You know, everybody else wouldn't, but because he probably said the worst stuff on WWE than anybody, but yet Hulk Hogan's the guy who said really the bad stuff behind the scenes. So
exactly with the M bombs with the hard ER and shit. He said it with the hard ER, dude. Like what the fuck?
And in private, that's the weird thing about Hogan to me. It's
Word.
like in private, that's if I've said it in public, but it's like you know what I'm doing, and people know I'm like I wouldn't say this. I don't walk around privately saying that. Like that's what creeps you out about it. But with Heenan, you know, that was a clear joke on the set. They clearly wanted you to be like, you know, Gorilla was there to be like, what are you doing? You can't say that. But like that shit,
dude, tonality was everything, man.
That shit is hilarious. Like that fucking killed me. But yeah, WrestleMania 8 and whatever other WrestleMania, what do you call Tito Santana, like a fucking
the flying jalapeno and shit, and the flying burrito, all types of bullshit. I remember, I forgot what WrestleMania it was, but Heenan said something along the lines of Santana being happy to be at WrestleMania because they was close to the border.
Oh my God, dude!
Oh shit, yo.
Yeah.
Joe, one more thing, man. I love your show, man. I love you, man. I love Jake. I love monetize this. Like I rep your shit, dude, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, man. And listen, if you need any beats or anything like that, dude, I could produce shit for you and no cost, man. I just want to help out the show, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, listen, and I'd rather pay you.
I don't know if you've gotten it, but I if you need me to email you again, do let me know, and I still got your shit, man.
Yeah, email me again because I miss things, or I'm like, oh, cool, I'll remember that, and then I don't. So yeah, email me again and be like, hey, it's me, The Beats, and here's the website, or here's what I do, and then
yeah, cool.
I'll probably hit you up for it because yeah, I could always use that stuff, and sometimes I'll buy some things too, and they're way more expensive that way, so. I'd rather.
Yeah, no, bro. I want to save you some money, bro. And I if you need me to create something for you, let me know, bro. Cause shit, man. Like I said before, I love your shit, and I want this shit to grow bigger, man. I want people to be repping this shit. I want it to be #1 on YouTube. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate
right,
it, dude.
Joe.
That's fucking awesome.
All right, so I'm gonna email you, dude, and yo.
Yeah.
stay sexy, like my man Jake would say.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you. And yeah, Jake's okay.
All right,
He's
go.
just kind of rough right now. He'll be all right though.
I know, man. Positive vibes his way though. He's a man too.
Thank you, man.
All right,
Shit.
Joe. Be safe, man. I love you.
You too, bro. Later, man. Love you.
All right.
Love you, man. Kisses. Mwah. Dude, thank you, man. That guy was awesome, bro. I'm fucking psyched, dude. I need beats. I always need beats. So I appreciate it. God damn, man. Where's the fucking I gotta find that now. I gotta find it because it's just too fucking hilarious. Is this it? There's so many there's so many of them and I can't seem to find it. Oh god, it's so funny. It's like wicked funny. Oh man, I don't know if I could find it. But there's so many fucking jokes.
Watch out now.
Somebody's missing a watch?
No. The World Wrestling Federation made a watch with a picture on the dial of Coco Beware and Frankie. Have you seen it?
No. I mean, when you tell me Coco's got a new watch, I figure somebody's missing a watch. That's just what I thought.
You're being facetious. I'm going to lay a little bit of this gas on you.
I don't need any gas. I got plenty of
Right now, let's take you.
There was so much of that, man. They were so good. They really need a Gorilla Monsoon and a Bobby the Brain Heenan, okay? They need a Gorilla Monsoon and a Bobby the Brain Heenan right now. And I would love to be the Bobby the Brain. I'd love to be the Bobby. I am the Bobby, motherfucker. Okay? I'm even starting to look like the fuck. But no, I would love to do that. I mean, I'd love to call wrestling and be the wrestling announcer, but I would have a lot more fun being the heel with somebody else. They need somebody. They need to get people over there with chemistry on the commentary, with personalities. Because this just straight up calling stuff and things like that, it's just not working. Like, I don't see how I just don't see it working. You know? Yeah, I don't see it. Where's the one where he makes fun of the gorilla? Oh, God, it's so funny. It's the one where he's like, remember Gorilla Monsoon has a little Coco Beware? He has a little gorilla next to him, like an actual animal gorilla. And he goes, Bobby Heenan's like, oh, it's a interesting Coco Beware doll you have there. And Gorilla's like, it's not a Coco Beware doll, it's a gorilla. Oh. Unbelievable. I mean, dude, that's like probably got removed from YouTube. That's probably why I can't find it. Probably got called racist and got removed from YouTube. It's fucking.
I eat our own shitty in Philly, we're gritty, yo, this whole city, we're gritty, yo, we might eat our own shitty, yeah, eat our own shitty, in the city of Philly we eat shitty, we're gritty as can be, we can survive off our motherfucking own PCs, in Philly, we're gritty, in Philly, we're gritty, this whole city, we'll eat our own shitty, in Philly, that's why our mascot looks like a
Hey Joe. You know I haven't had cable in 4 years, so I've been watching WWE at my parents' house. They really enjoy watching and hanging with me, but my mom said it best tonight. The crowds really make the show. We need the crowd back badly.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think it's possible for them to survive, but without it, I think they can do it without it, but that's not the one, Drew. I don't think that's the one, is it, Drew? Drew just sent me it. I thought that wasn't the one. Let me click on it though. Oh, by the way, breaking news: Sony delays all summer 2020 movies. So now Ghostbusters is delayed. Oh man, I was really looking forward to it.
SummerSlam, Meadowlands, it's going to be...
Oh, this is the video. Oh my God, Drew, thanks. Kalel Bama, thank you for the $8, Kalel Bama. Kalel Bama! By the way, Kalel Bama is a $25 producer on Patreon. So thank you, Kalel Bama, for keeping my show on the air. Thank you guys for keeping my show on the air. In a little bit, we're going to have Note to Self is up on Patreon if you haven't heard it from a couple days ago. But let's go ahead. I think I found this. This is where Bobby Heenan is asking Gorilla if he could see the Coco Beware doll or something like that. And Gorilla's like, that's not a doll, that's a gorilla. Which is like super racist, but hilarious, right? I mean, it'd be like if someone made fun of me for like being too pale. They were like, hey, can you pass me that abominable snowman over there? That's a Joe Cronin action figure. Oh, it's so white I can't fucking... that's funny. I don't know. I think that shit's hilarious. But that's me. Maybe other people don't, and I get it. But I think that shit's funny. As long as you're not actually fucking being racist to people. If it's part of a storyline. You know what's worse than that is the Booker T fucking thing with Triple H. Hey, let's make fucking racial stuff about Booker T, and then Booker T just loses in the end. Take that. Like, that's weird. That was weird. That will always go down as being weird. But yeah, let's listen to this because it's fucking hilarious. I love this.
Mark the date down. Monday, August 28th, SummerSlam, Meadowlands. It's going to be something else.
Pay-per-view, closed circuit. Could you do me a favor? Could you hand me the Coco Beware doll there?
That's not a Coco Beware doll. Happens to be a little gorilla.
Oh, he looks a lot brighter than Coco Beware.
Yeah. Always insulting.
I'm sorry.
Humiliating.
He doesn't look as bright as Coco Beware.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. and then when they zoom in on the fucking gorilla, like, it's so fucking, like, I'm gonna fucking die, dude. I'm gonna fucking pass out. I am going to fucking pass the fuck out right now on this show. I'm going to pass out, brother. What the fuck?
Mark the days, it's going to be something else.
Pay-per-view, closed circuit. Could you do me a favor? Could you hand me the Coco Beware doll there?
That's not a Coco Beware doll. Happens to be a little gorilla.
Oh, he looks a lot brighter than Coco Beware.
Yeah. Always insulting.
I'm sorry.
Humiliating.
He doesn't look as bright as Coco Beware. Something wrong I said? I offend somebody?
Let's take a real
Apologize.
look at the real.
I'm gonna fucking pass out, bro. Oh, it's fucked up. D. Welsh, good night, brother. Thank you, D. Welsh. Unbelievable. What's wrong? Did I offend somebody? I'm sorry. This is fucking crazy. Well, they both dead. 2 less idiots in the world. Melvin Jackson. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you call Gorilla Monsoon an idiot? Or Bobby Heenan, you fucking piece of fuck. God damn it. Oh, man. Did you hear what he said about Big John Studd? No, I don't remember now. But see, he did this to everybody. You know what I mean? It's not like he just did this to the black guy. He did this to everybody. He stereotyped everybody. That was why it was hilarious. Like Big John Studd, he'd be like, yeah, one of the most craziest feats about Big John Studd, he was the first person in his family not to make love to his mother. You know, or not to be his own dad. Like, you know, he would say things like that. Like, it didn't matter who you were. He would just stereotype everybody. That was how he got jokes over. He just stereotyped everything and everybody. Everything. If it was like a Jewish wrestler, he found out that there was a Jewish wrestler, he you know what I mean? He'd be like, you know, I don't understand this. You know, and the other announcer would be like, what are you talking about? Well, I just don't understand why this match has gone on so long. We got Jezekevich versus Jake the Snake Roberts. Yeah, Jezekevich versus Jake the Snake Roberts. That's what we're watching. Thanks for telling us. We've known about this since the match started. Well, you know what I mean. You know, If I was Jake the Snake Roberts, I would have thrown a bunch of pennies all over the ring. He would have looked down and tried to pick him up, and I would have kicked him in the head. 1, 2, 3, I would have won the match. Would you stop it? What? It's a good idea. Like that type of shit. That's hilarious. It's fucking ridiculous. Like that's, I never heard him say anything like that, but I'm just saying that's sort of the type of deal. You know, the match would be going on, and it'd be like 2 minutes into the match, and you'd be like, you know, I don't understand why this match is even still going on for Jake the Snake. He should have put this away a long time ago. Well, how would you suggest he puts it away? I mean, if he hits him with a DDT, it's probably over. Yeah, but I wouldn't even, I would have won the match right away. The match would have ding-ding. I would have thrown the pennies all over the ring. And then he would have looked down, put his head down, boom. DDT would be over. I'd be going home, making love to hot women. You're ridiculous. That type of shit is hilarious. And then have the other guy just be full on straight. It's great. All that type of stuff. I don't know.
Super chat.
Apple-flavored horse semen shots in New Zealand.
No, thank you. I'm gonna have to say no to that. I'm gonna have to say no to that. What the fuck? Thank you for the donation.
Give it a hell yeah!
Vince Mc...
Hey Montez, you alright? That looked painful. That
Dude.
was good shit.
Wow.
Keep it up, Blackie.
Oh. No. Montez Ford was awesome. That was crazy. What the is he okay? Can somebody fucking tweet him or something and find out what he was doing? I mean, he barely got protected, and he just fucking landed. I mean, I know his legs kicked the ground, but, I mean, that was fucking... That was...
Super chat.
Dude, that was horrific.
I'm gonna impregnate Christy Ham.
That's not a bad choice. Thomas the Master. That's not a bad... If you're gonna impregnate somebody, Christy Hemme ain't a bad choice. She was smoke show back in the day.
Shit bum.
Shell.
Hey Joe. So what did you think of Raw tonight? Haha, sorry I had to.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what that was, Shell. Thank you, Shell. By the way, everybody, there's a brand new $6.69 donation inspired by the Corona. So try it up if you'd like to. Thank you, Shell, for becoming a $5 shit bum, Shell. Yeah, dude, Montez was nuts tonight. Montez Ford was nuts. He was fired up. He was like, WrestleMania! It was a little ridiculous, but I like the guy's enthusiasm. You know what I mean? I think Vince likes him.
Super chat.
For that reason.
I'm getting Christy Ham pregnant.
Thomas, you do it, man. You do it. You become the master of her. You become the master of Christy Hemme. Go ahead. I think you should.
Testicle
Super
festival.
chat. Super chat.
Picture Bobby Heenan saying that about Mark Henry.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Brian Alex, thanks for the $2. It's the same thing. Oh, pass me that Mark Henry doll over there. It's not a Mark Henry doll. Oh. Kind of look it to me. It's a gorilla. Well, I thought it looks a little bit lighter, actually, now that I look at it, yeah. Unbelievable. What? What did I do? Did I say something that insulted someone? Did I make people upset? I'm sorry. You're unbelievable. We'll be right back after this. You know, that shit is... The chemistry with those two guys is fucking crazy. It's crazy chemistry. They'd never do that racism stuff now. You know, but that sort of thing, they did a million other things that wasn't racist, that was funny, that was good. And like the caller earlier, I mean, people love Bobby the Brain Heenan. They know he's not actually a fucking racist. Lots of people love Bobby the Brain Heenan. So many fans, so many people. But we need that now. We need a guy now that can do that on the commentary. Even if you put two of the straight-up guys on commentary and you have the one guy who's a fucking numbskull asshole, you gotta do it. You gotta bring that guy in to entertain us, because right now they need that on commentary. I 100% believe it. And it's not just me advocating for some kind of a job. I don't care who entertains us, as long as it's somebody. And by the way, I just said anus. we need somebody that can do it for us because we're really lacking in that department. 201, hello.
Yo, what's up, Joe?
What's up?
Yo, man, you a real one. I respect you for that, yo.
Thanks, man. I try to be. I'm a little goofy, but thanks.
Hey, yo, listen, man.
Yeah.
I just got finished.
Here's the
watching
first
Raw,
dollar,
man.
love you, Joe.
Yo, that
Want
show,
some crown?
That show needs to step up. Vince McMahon needs to step up. Like, seriously.
Yeah, no, I think Vince really needs to step up. Now, I think here's one of the problems. And by the way, Constipated Rock, thank you for the 660. 669 on a regular Streamlabs would have gotten you the real donation. That's 660. Did I say 660 and make him donate the wrong amount? I don't know. I'm sorry, Constipated Rock. But no, I think Vince McMahon, they are under some more restrictions. I will say that. There's
right.
They have these weird restrictions and medical concerns that I guess, AEW is newer and they don't quite have that leash going on. They're kind of doing things that's kind of would be against other people's, wishes or rules or whatever. But why not? I mean, they're doing about the same thing as WWE. So why can't but here's the thing. Here's all you need to know.
Right.
AEW was doing this better most of the time anyway, even when there was a crowd and they had all the same resources. And Vince McMahon was playing it safe and doing the same boring stuff. So now there's no crowd, so it's no surprise that AEW is also now doing this better. And that just shows you, it exposes how far behind and lost Vince McMahon is. And he's got all these guys that, he doesn't have stars that could be these just amazing stars right now, but he does have guys that people like, and especially guys like, I think Montez Ford was super popular in NXT, and I think if he brought that same personality to Raw, he'd be super popular. But right now, he's sort of like going a little overboard, and that's because Vince is like telling him what he likes about what he's doing and to enhance that, and it's not quite the genuine guy. I still like Montez Ford a lot, but there's just something.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's just something not quite fully connecting, but I like him. He's like the guy up the street, like the guy next door.
Yeah, the cool one.
Yeah, the guy that's cool, that's having the party. Like, that's the guy. Like, hey, we're going to have the hoop outside. We're going to have beer pong inside. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be shots of Hennessy out the window. I don't know what the fuck. And you're like, that guy's awesome. Montez invited me to the party. And but I think that Vince is curving him a little bit, and I know that that's that's resulting in a lot of people. I see people in the chat are saying stuff like, this is what happens when all the writers are fucking mostly white guys who don't know what the fuck this character is or this guy is, and they start whatever.
All
so
right.
that's.
So listen, Joe.
I see that in the chat, but we'll get back to that after. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, caller. I'm sorry, I'm hijacking your shit.
All right, Joe, but listen. I gotta say something right now. Listen, I'm gonna call out Vince McMahon right now, because I'm gonna kick Kenny McMahon's ass right now, just for making the WWE product look so boring. Like, I think Vince McMahon lost his balls. He really did.
Yeah, I think he's messed up, man. I think it would really take. I think WWE is going to have to come down in the ratings to like a 1.5. AEW could go up to like a 2. Maybe then, Vince would start doing something. But Vince is losing. NXT is losing every week to AEW now. And maybe that's boiling him up. Maybe he's getting mad about that. But you know what? That's bad for us. And I'll tell you why that's bad. Is because now Vince is like, dude, I'm killing these guys. But they're beating you. I sent you out there to fucking do something, and they're beating Triple H. In Vince's mind, Triple H is getting beaten probably by AEW. So the thing that we love in WWE, Vince isn't looking favorable on, because he's like, you guys are fucking getting a 500,000 rating, people watching, 600,000 people watching. They're over there getting 1 million people watching. You're not even beating them. What's NXT? So in my eyes, that's bad for people that are NXT fans. That makes Vince devalued. Like, NXT is becoming devalued behind the scenes to Vince McMahon, because he wants to put on a winner. And so, and according to him, he's winning everything except, NXT can't win against AEW right now. And so,
all right, but
that's scary.
Hey, do you know what else is scary, Joe?
What's that?
All right, listen. I need you to listen to these words very clearly, because I'm calling out Vince right now on your podcast, because I'm really gonna kick his ass if I see him for making the show look bad. And you know what else? I think I have a thing for his daughter Stephanie.
Oh,
I'm still crushing on Stephanie McMahon. And do you know what else, Joe?
What else?
After watching the K-Fab Babe podcast, dude, I think Christy Hemme is still hot, dude.
Oh yeah, man. She probably is. I haven't seen her, but I bet you she is. Good luck trying to kick Vince McMahon's ass, though. We'll see how that. Update me on how that goes. The fuck? Oh, it's Ballsy.
Oh no!
LOL, I like the fact people were laughing about the call I made, lol. Also, the new caller sounds like a beast.
Yeah, he did sound like kind of a beast, huh? It's Ballsy. Thank you for the donation. Thanks to Constipated Rock as well. It's Ballsy right now is holding on to that JCS Digital Championship right there. Boom. It's Ballsy, the largest donation of the stream, outdoing D. Welsh. Thank you to D. Welsh, though, and good night, sir. Yeah, listen, this guy, he's a big guy. You know, if you're talking about the Undertaker guy. A lot of people tweeting me. Very interesting stuff.
You've been in the country about the...
Oh, my God!
Okay, you've been in the country about the...
Oh, my God!
Okay, you've been in the country about the...
Oh, my God!
Tickle it here's lol.
There you go, brother. Hello, welcome back to the country. Achoo! Dude, that kills me. I would love it if, the person was like, achoo, and then he, sprayed them, and they were like, my fucking eyes! Ah! That shit's hilarious. Oh, no, I touched my face. Fuck. No. Anyway. Constipated Rock, thanks, man. The phone lines are super open tonight. Jake had a little medical reaction to his medication and had to take a nap, man. He couldn't be here. Didn't even watch Raw, so hopefully Jake's okay. But he's been sick for the last 4 days. I haven't been able to do anything with him. 727, hello.
What's up, Joe? Is the great deity.
Oh, deity. What's going on, man?
Man, I'm just very, very sad. There's no sports. Raw sucks. WrestleMania looks like it's going to be canceled from what I last heard. Man, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, we're going to get Mania. It's going to be on the weekend, 2 nights taped.
Do you think it's going to, what are your predictions for, I guess, rating-wise? Do you think it's going to be people are just going to be fuck this shit, or are they going to actually tune in?
Well, I mean, it's sort of looking like dead on arrival right now. So I'll take, like I said earlier, I'll take anything 6 out of 10. I'd take that. I'd suck a dick for a 6 out of 10 WrestleMania. I'm dead serious. I will suck a dick for a 6 out of 10 WrestleMania. Awonddy just sent me from last year. Oh, maybe this was almost a year and a couple months ago. My reading hate mail comments. Awonddy just sent me this. I think we all could use a little bit of a laugh for a second. Thank you, Awonddy.
I'm in the middle of working on State of the WWE, but it's been about 3 years since I've read hate comments or stupid comments, and I think I like to do that for you right now. So let's read some hateful comments and some stupid comments, because it's been 3 years, and after all the stupid and dumb and hateful comments, I finally have lost my mind, and I finally want to read. On my recent Nia Jax video, let's go to the top comment. I even pinned this for you. I just watched this video, and I found out how a waste of time was spent, and how useless and ignorant this guy, he knows nothing about WWE. I bet all his fans are SmackDown fans. It would only make sense for his stupidity, and likes Becky isn't as ass kick or kick-ass as you think she is. Oh, he didn't put a period in there. Isn't kick-ass as you think she is. She is front and fooled this whole comment section. What an idiot. You're the dumbest thing I ever seen in my life, you a stupid white kid. The Joe Cronin Show is the worst show I seen in history. That a complete waste of time. Your rating just as good as the Iron Fist Show trash. Nia Jax doesn't have time to pay attention and waste time with people that are insignificant and below her. Go to hell, you roach. You trash at best. Iron Fist, if I ever see you, I ought punch you that hard. Can't wait to see you. I will kill you. Your stuff is shit. Well, for a few minutes, I actually was a little bit scared and worried and whatever. But then I found this guy's YouTube channel.
Tell me you burn just like me. I'm ready, just of the rolling song. And the crashing boat, fast and around me. I was living holy water, just the burning man.
Let's see if it gets better. I found the Black Bob Dylan! I found the Black Bob Dylan! Here's another winning comment from a guy whose birth I wish ended with the word stillborn. Lewis Griffin. It's called Land Punches In. Maybe if you actually throw a punch in your life, you would know that you can't just fake hit someone. It don't look credible. And Becky Lynch will be the first one I will tell you she would want her to slay them in You Are Just Being Hot-Headed and Stupid. How dare you call me stupid when you sound like a retard's favorite toy? How dare you call me stupid after that grammar of yours? You are the full-fledged town idiot who lost his dunce cap. That's what you are, Lewis Griffin, you meathead. I mean, has this guy watched professional wrestling? This guy believes that you're supposed to actually hit people. No, you're supposed to not hit them, but make it look really good. But apparently, according to this guy, no, you'd rather hit people. I think you've confused WWE with the MMA, and I think we've figured out what the problem is with the casual WWE audience. If they're anything like Lewis Griffin, then we're doomed. And so isn't anybody who goes to McDonald's that day, because the Egg McMuffin isn't gonna have egg in it, I bet. Raven Futiello. Geez, how these motherfuckers don't like Roman. His seriously the best WWE player. What are you playing, WWE 2K19, you retard? And then he said, fact, that's my catchphrase. Thanks for using it. By the way, I've been told he will be coming back to WWE soon. F all them haters. You haven't been told shit, Raven. You haven't been told shit because he's got cancer and he's going to go battle it now. So you haven't been told anything. You didn't even bother to write the lazy line of, I have some sources. No, I have been told. Like, who are you? Nobody knows you. You haven't been told anything. The only thing you've been told is, hey, it's time for your pills again. Or, hey, remember to clean your butt. It's been 6 days. Oh, what's this? Somebody else has joined in on the conversation with Prince Gab. Well, it looks like this person, RC, has commented, years of education have obviously failed you with that grammar of yours. Nice job liking your own comments as well. Good job, RC. Good job. Lamonte Haven. Yo, Joe, you don't know what you talk about. Nick's Jax punch is all about Raw. Stop hate. Nick's Jax all about Raw. Stop hate. Your brain, all about dumb, kill self. I can't even believe that this is actually a YouTube comment. But the bottom line here is I'm not gonna subject you guys to this boring giant paragraph book that D2K Prime wrote to me on YouTube, basically criticizing me for being mean to Nia Jax, saying it was uncalled for, and basically saying that I was out of line and way overboard, and defending Nia Jax for punching Becky in the face. Well, what Nia Jax did was stupid and also over the line. So, therefore, I think you've invalidated your point. Or I don't even know. I can't even believe someone actually wrote this much crap on a YouTube comment. This means you don't get the PUSSY, but I bet tonight you're going to get a nice big brown dick. Dustin Rouse. Yo, bro, you should check out Sean's view. He is the man when it comes to WWE news and rumors.
What the fuck, bro? I lost my goddamn mind on that one. I mean, like, those comments. What in the world was going on there? Oh, man. Unbelievable. Oh, a little puppy dog. Oh.
I whooped Santa Claus's ass. I stunned Santa Claus's ass. I stunned Santa Claus's ass. Oh, hell, yeah.
Yo, Six. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Six, very much, man, for the donation. As always, reminding me that Christmas is coming eventually. So, we shall see what happens. Let's check it out here. 6535, you are the man, my friend. Thank you for that. And let's go now to the well, if we can. I stun Santa Claus's ass. Boo, boo, bee, boo. I stun Santa Claus. His ass. Yeah. 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 Shout out to John Stellar, Constipated Rock, Anton Pleasant. What's up, man? Thank you guys for being members. You guys can become a member down below. Hit the join button. You get all the icons, the JCS icons. Picture of my wife. Eventually, you get Tommy, you get Jake DeMarco, you get me. Get a bunch of people. Shout out to Steve Callan.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. Who's this?
My name is Jake, but
Hi, Jake.
sometimes I don't give my real name, but this is one of those times where I do.
Oh, nice to meet you, Jake.
Nice to meet you.
And what brings you my way tonight?
I'm just bored. I've been bored, honey. I've been bored for many hours here. I just don't know what to do. This whole corona thing has got me lost. I'm inside.
Yeah. I know the feeling. It's crazy.
And the weird thing about it is, you see, I have to rent a snake. And I rented this snake, and I was supposed to bring him back to the trainer about 3 days ago, but they're not there.
because they have stuck somewhere else. So I'm stuck with a snake. I don't know what the fuck to feed it. And here I am with a snake, me. And so now this is, and all I got is beer, a whole bunch of beer, and a bunch of t-shirts, and a snake that I don't know what the fuck to feed it.
Well, I'd imagine you'd have to feed it a mouse.
I know I don't have a mouse anywhere. I tried looking in the sink, in the bathroom, in the basement. I had one of those mouse traps. I covered the whole fucking thing with peanut butter. Like hell, I'll catch one of those little cocksuckers, and it didn't catch nothing. So I'm about to feed the snake my juice.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I mean, it's got protein. I don't know. It sounds morbid, but what else is it gonna eat?
That's your only option.
Anyway, what are you wearing tonight?
Thigh-high socks, a t-shirt, and panties.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You, kind of like this girl I know, Brandy. Yeah.
Do you want to fuck Brandy?
Well, I didn't say it, you did, but, yeah, I kind of do. But I'll never get to do it. Because she's like 36, and I'm like 70.
So?
And she's married to my friend.
So if you could fuck Brandy, what would you do?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I would show her my dick. Because then she'd be like, what is that? Because my penis is like, it's like a snake itself. And it would strike venomous cum into her little, oh man, I don't even want to say it. It's so bad, but I like it. I can't explain it to you, honey. But it's like,
why don't you pretend I'm Brandy? You can call me Brandy, baby.
Oh my God, could I?
Yeah.
Why? Well, I'll tell you.
My husband doesn't fuck me right. I know he's your friend, but I need to tell you.
Oh my God, you beautiful thing. How about, I think you should get rid of your husband. Go talk to Tony and tell Tony, fuck this. He sucks. Fire him and get Cody the fuck out of there. And then I'll be your husband and I'll run all the elite. I'll run Dynamite.
Oh yeah? Tony can't make me come.
Oh my goodness. He can't either. He can't make you come either. I can make you come, but I think we could let Tony watch because he's writing the checks. And since he's writing the checks, I think you should be able to at least watch what we do together. You know?
You want me to bring Tony over and then you fuck my brains out?
I think I want you to replace JD from New York. I want you to get rid of him and bring me into the picture.
Okay. You can do that, but you have to show me that you're worth it and show me that cock.
I will. I'll show you everything. Say that I'm bigger. You know it. You know that I'm bigger. Say that I'm bigger than JD down there.
Well, let me see it first. Oh my God, your cock's so big.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Your cock's way bigger than JD's.
It's way bigger. It's so much bigger. It's like a fucking beanstalk. You keep climbing it. You're climbing my dick.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can take it all. It's so big.
I don't know if Oh my God. You know what I was just thinking?
What,
I'm going to come on. My snake is going to come.
Don't come yet.
What? Hold on a minute.
Don't come yet.
Okay, I won't then. I'll just let it extend. I'll let it extend like a fucking ladder.
Yeah, I want you to come and eat pussy first. You don't want to come before I do, do you?
Listen. fucking Brandy. I want to tell you something, Brandy. You need to dump that fucking blonde-haired,
1 minute remaining,
bleached-headed fuck Cody. Get rid of Cody, and you need to get in bed with the snake. Trust me. Trust me.
well, I'll let you come if you let me come.
Oh my God, I'm gonna come. Hold on a minute. Oh, Durga. Yeah. Yeah. Is that right?
Well, that's not fair. I didn't come yet.
Yeah. Your daddy raised a whore. Your daddy raised a fucking whore. Whore. Yeah.
You want to make me your whore?
Your dad already did. Come on. I want to put a needle in my fucking vein. I'm going to put a fucking needle in my fucking vein. Trust me.
Stay on the line.
Trust me.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. My name is Joe Cronin. We'll see you tomorrow night for Tuesday Night Throwdown over on my other channel, Corrupted Nation. Come on over to Corrupted Nation tomorrow night for that. And become a patron. If you guys can become a patron, become one now. This is the time to do it. $1, $2, and for $5 a month, you get 30 hours of bonus content and podcasts that no one else gets. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. I'm Joe, and I don't give a fuck! Shout out to the top donator. He is the JCS champion for tonight. He is Bullseye! Shout out to the new patron, the Dab God 12, and the new two $25 producer patrons, Toxic Joker, and the other badass, it's Bullseye, and $25 patron, Dean. He's Dean Bigelow. And the rest of the Patreon family, Adtr 210, Arknolia Strokelbean, Awonddy Big M, Bryan Harper, CJ Bradley, ColdBrewKrew, DanH&Cora, Daniel Cater, Drew Bar 100, Duane Crenshaw, Frog Kid, Gary Metzler, NickY J, Patty McGill, Shell Bryan, Shy God, Sith Neegan, SoCom Kastle, Talk to Me Nice, The Bear 1322, Z the Reaper, Gerald Armstrong, Jay, Joe Compton, the Renegade, John Constipated Rock Stellar, John Zippay, Joseph Lightsey, Junebug, Alabama, and StarsScream, Matt Rossmeier, Mikey Guaz from Brooklyn, and Mike Torian. Without you motherfuckers, we'd be in trouble. $25 producers, thank you. And everybody else, good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Check out my Patreon. I have another podcast coming up. I'm going to be releasing one every day starting now because of the whole Corona deal. We're all inside. I'm going to be ranting and talking shit, answering your questions, just rambling about shit on Patreon on my my old school podcast, Note to Self. See you guys there.